This morning on The Dish, the real food of India from chef Chintan Pandya and restaurateur Roni Mazumdar. The duo's latest eatery, Dhamaka, earned a spot on a New York Times list of the city's best new restaurants and was nominated by the James Beard Foundation as one of America's best new venues, with Chef Pandya singled out as one of New York's best chefs. I sat down with the pair to talk about their winning recipe for street-to-table Indian cuisine. On the Lower East Side of Manhattan, the hot ticket in town is a table in this corner of the historic Essex Market. Not even owner Roni Mazumdar and chef Chintan Pandya
We have a policy where I can't take a reservation.
can maneuver a last-minute reservation here.
I can book a month in advance. I can put a request in for a month in advance and get it like a normal person.
Yeah.
But I cannot walk in a day before and say that I need a table tomorrow. I can't.
So basically, this is my shot.
Yeah.
Dhamaka has ignited a mantra, unapologetically Indian. And no wonder, the name itself means explosion.
The goal is to demystify Indian food. I feel that if we don't really put out there who we really are, we can't blame people for not loving it.
In bringing their restaurant to life, the duo keep to their roles.
I'm the business side of it, he's a chef.
He cooks when we want to scare away people. That's the only time the guy cooks.
And you're okay with this description?
Yes, we both know our weaknesses and our strengths, and what we don't do is we don't step into each other's business. We give each other that utmost trust.
Tell me some, was the graffiti part of the aesthetic?
It wasn't. We tried our best to clean all of these up. At some point we stopped because we said, you know what? This is Lower East Side. Let it be.
The Lower East Side has long serviced the spectrum of newcomers to this nation. The Essex Market has been an institution since being established 80 years ago as a grocery hub for Jewish and Italian immigrants. It closed before the pandemic and relocated across the street with Dhamaka front and center.
You know, I guess in the end, it's not about if the restaurant is big, small, all the accolades, take everything away. What you really have is a couple of us immigrants just sharing our cuisine in the way we want to. And I think that makes us no different than anybody else that's in the market, and that's what we're celebrating.
Mazumdar moved to New York from Calcutta when he was 12. Pandya from Mumbai in 2013. They opened their first restaurant together in 2017 and own 3 more, all under the banner of Unapologetic Foods.
I was also that kid that was trying to fit in high school or junior high and felt ashamed for what the food was being cooked at my home. So I would tell my mom not to cook that fish curry because my friends are coming home. I've been through that, as if like there's something I'm doing wrong. And I think it's not just me. Every single immigrant in this country shares a similar emotion. And somewhere there came a point for both of us. It was that I think it's time we really share who we are.
The result? What they call Provincial Dishes, inspired by Pandya's travels across India, where he sampled food from street carts and homes in small villages.
But I was cooking to impress others, and I think the day you stop doing that and start cooking what you love to eat, the product changes.
You're sharing it.
Sharing it. This is what I want to eat. It's a real dish. It's not like I want to sell you this. No, it's something that I love to eat. Do you want to be part of that experience?
For this duo, unapologetic Indian cuisine looks like this.
Spice, meat on the bone, fish on the bone, and you start to see the vessels that they're cooked in.
On our table, we have pressure cooker pulao.
Now, when you go to a regular restaurant, when you eat a pulao, it's cooked rice and cooked chicken. But this one is actually made from raw rice. It only gets cooked when you order it.
Murg kofta, a chicken meatball stuffed with an egg.
And that's a cashew-based sauce. This is dal tadka. Dal is lentil, tadka means tempering. So this tempering is done tableside in a regular setting. This is called chapati.
Chapati.
Yeah, this is one of the most common breads that we eat, and that's a paratha.
Pork salad, house-made paneer.
We only have one kind of a cheese, a fresh cheese, which is a paneer.
And whole fried pomfret. Oh my gosh, that's perfectly seasoned. An Indian menu as diverse as the country and its 1.3 billion residents.
it is 3 times the population of America. But if you consider the land, it is 1/3. So it's a very dense populated country, and the cuisine keeps on changing every few miles or 50, 60 miles.
So when you think of Indian food, you're essentially trying most of the stuff from Northwest.
Got it.
And you're contributing that as all of India. What the purpose of this restaurant is to put a spotlight on those regions that are overlooked. We call this is the other side of India. Oh, you're eating that together with
But
your
this
hands.
is what
Look
we
at
used
you.
to do.
Man, look
You
at
know?
you. Oh boy. You're getting there.
Pandya showed me how to make one of his favorite street foods.
We are doing this dish, it's called papri chaat. It's with flour, little bit of, spices, everything inside it,
Okay.
and it's deep fried. And chaat is like a generic word for a street food in India.
Crumbled potatoes, tamarind chutney,
Excellent, little bit more. Then we have the sweetened yogurt,
yogurt
is
sauce,
spiked with
crisps,
chili
and
and
what
red
Pandya
sauce.
calls...
the magic spice, the spice blend.
I like spice.
That's it, perfect.
Not too much.
So take it in, take all the layers.
Okay, I'm feeling the heat now.
I told you.
And the customers are eating it up too. A testament to this team's authenticity as they change the face of Indian cuisine.
What people want to feel is first something that's real. So all we can do is put what's real, what's our truth, with our integrity out there on the table. And once people feel that, I think it will inspire a whole new generation of people that will start to think that this is okay.
My aha moment was knowing now that what we're used to is just a sliver of India.
Yeah.
And, there's so much more to explore.
Oh, cannot wait to taste it. Another feast for the eyes is next. Remarkable images from around the world submitted to an international competition will give you a taste of some of the best. You're watching CBS Saturday Morning.
So I've brought a feast of plenty here.
Yeah.
You did, and I'm sitting there like, Jeff, do not eat yet. You cannot eat yet. Still have to get to that first tease.
Well, so I want to make sure I get this right. So this is biryani, right? It's braised goat with basmati rice and saffron. And then, of course, we brought a nice little cocktail. It's called the Pan cocktail.
The pun?
Pan.
Oh,
P-A-N.
pun. I was like, that works for us.
P-A-A-N, right? So it's gin, betel leaf, domaine canton, and ginger. I don't know what that is, but it's some liqueur. How do you like it?
It's good. It's got a kick to it. Oh, the drink? I'm eating the food.
The drink is interesting.
Oh, yeah, it is, right?
It's like a green juice with alcohol.
But Jeff, really, you're not supposed to eat with a knife and fork. You really need to dig in.
I asked you if I could do that. I'm happy to do that.
Let's see you do it. Let's see if you know how to.
You got to join.
Dig in.
Too.
You just got to dig in, get it up, and
now you got
usually and then it's like you push it into
Michelle,
your
why
mouth.
do they eat with their hand? Why is that? Was there?
Well, I
I'm
don't know.
asking
Many
something I don't
cultures
even know
eat-
exactly.
Many cultures eat with their hands. I learned to do it in Eastern Africa and Kenya, but it tastes better when it's from straight off the plate into your mouth, as opposed to putting a metal utensil.
With your mouth full now, Jeff.
Right, with a metal utensil because it dulls the flavor.
Well, it also
of the
changes
food.
the flavor, right?
Yeah, exactly. So let me see, Jeff. Can I see
He
that?
did. He
I
got
just
a
did. I mean, I
full-on,
think it
yeah.
tastes the same, regardless. But anyway, thank you.